everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
And Carmen Norris.
And welcome to a live play by GreyElephant Gaming. What are we playing today?
The Little Prince Rising to the Stars.
Yes! And this is based off a movie. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I guess there's the little prince and there's his little fox companion.
Oh.
And I know nothing else about it.
Watch the movie first.
I haven't seen the movie. I need to see the movie. I don't know if it's even out yet. But it looks awfully cute, so it's something I'm certainly going to be interested in. So this is published by Ludonaute Asmodee Games, and it was sent to us by Asmodee. And it's another race game, just like what we just played with the Queen's Architect. But
it's quite different from Queen's Architect.
Yeah, instead of going around and constructing, you're going around and you're trying to collect the star points as you're flying around from cloud to cloud. And the thing is, the little boy never really even comes into play throughout the game.
No.
The fox is flying this plane, I think. Which I don't understand how that works.
Yeah.
Just like Star Fox, exactly. So why don't we get into the gameplay? It'll make much more sense on how this game works. And then after the gameplay, we'll come back and we'll give you our thoughts of what we think of Little Prince Rising to the Stars. Alright, here's how we got the game all set up. Carmen and I will both be controlling two airplanes instead of just one. And the reason is because it creates more interaction. And what we're going to do is at the end of the game, we're going to combine all our points from both of our airplanes and see who has the most points, and whoever does wins the game. Real simple, right? So basically what we're doing is we have cards here in front of us. This will be my red airplane, my brown. She's got her yellow and her pink. And we'll keep the cards and everything separate. And then each of our airplanes are stacked down here. Now, whomever is on top of the stack is the player to go first. And what they're going to do is they're going to play a card out of their hand, and then they're going to move that many spaces depending on what the numerical value of the card is that they played. Now, there's certain spots on the board. For instance, there's spyglasses that'll allow you to take a spyglass, flip it over, and that'll give you possibly more victory points or take away victory points. There's not a whole lot of crazy things that could happen, but there are things that basically just all revolve around victory points.
Stealing
you
victory
can steal
points.
them.
Yes.
Exactly. The stars on the clouds, basically that's how many star points you can get. They're victory points. So if you land here, you get 1 star, you get 1 victory point. Now the doves are a little bit different. Now the goal is that we want to travel on each one of these clouds. Each cloud counts as 1 spot, and except for these like nebulae here, we'll skip over those. But each time we skip over a nebulae, we're going to be able to take one of these tiles. And these tiles typically are just going to give us extra star points, and that'll make sense as we're playing the game as well. But what we want to do is try to get down here. Whomever is the first player down here at the end is going to take this little paper airplane and it like flies off. And that's how many star points you're going to get. So the first person there is going to get 6, 4, 3, 2, and the last person would get 1.
Now, the interesting thing is that we don't actually have enough movement points on our cards to reach the planet.
Exactly.
So we're going to have to make sure that we get more cards or something happens along the way.
And the way that happens is some of the clouds have doves. Each time you land on a dove spot, you get to draw one of these cards. These will give you extra movement points or allow you to catch up to the player in first, whatever. Now, if let's say if Carmen was here and if I landed on top of her, okay, what would end up happening is that I would then be allowed to steal a card from that color player. And then I get to, it's a random, so I take one, look at it, decide if I want to keep it, and then I have to give her back one of my cards, though.
So that's one way you could possibly get more movement points.
Possibly. But I do not get to take the action of the cloud. So Carmen lands here, she gets to draw a dove card. I land here, all I'm doing is stealing a card from her, so I don't get to take the action.
Technically.
Yeah,
so.
well, yeah, more like trading. So, Carmen is on top. She is the yellow player. So, Carmen, are you ready? Let's get this game started.
All right, I'm going to play this card here. That's going to allow me... Oh, wait, when you play a card...
You got to put the helmet on him.
When you play a card, you put the helmet on your card.
That's not in the rule book. That's our rule.
The fox is wearing his helmet now. He's ready to fly. So we're going to move this 5, which means I'm on a spot that has a dove. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go over here and take a card, and we'll see what I get. Let's see.
Is it big money?
Big money, big money. Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. So, all right.
And that would end the yellow player's turn. Now it goes to the red player, because he is the one on top of the stack. Red player wants to move too. And let's put our little helmet on our fox. He's Star Fox. And red is going to go 1, 2. And I am going to take one of these little what are these things called? I can't remember.
Telescope?
Ooh, no, yeah, telescope. We'll call it telescope. So that's going to give me 1 bonus star point at the end of the game. Next would be the brown player, and I already decided I know what I'm doing with him. I'm going to move him 1 spot. There we go. Get that card back in there. And ooh, this is going to be harder to get the helmet on him when he's crouched down like that. There you go. Oh, fancy. And we are going to move him onto there, and then I'm going to get another one, and let's hope it's a good one. Oh, I'm going to actually lose. Oh, wait. You know what? Just real quick. This one, see the negative? That means at the end of the game, I'm actually going to lose 1 star point. This one had like the little snake. All right. The snake and the star means that I technically steal a star from another player. So basically, I'm just going to get rid of this, and I can steal a star from either one. Just give me from that player right there. Thank you.
And that's not the end of the game. Then
And
this,
yeah, I actually lose the star point immediately. And I don't know what I was thinking about at the end of the game. So now it would go to the pink player, because whomever is in last takes their turn next.
Okay, I don't have much choice here. I'm going to have to play this, or I don't really get to do anything on my turn. So I'm going to play the 4 and the foxes. Well, wait. I had it on backwards there. He's so cute.
Well, he's wearing a pink hat.
And oh, that's sexist. I get a star point.
And then here's your little star point.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay, now it is Brown's player's turn, and he is going to play a 3. So let's play a 3. We got to put that little helmet on our fox, so here we go. Looking good. And he's going to on top of the pink. So now what happens is I get to take a card from the pink player. So I'm going to take this one. Ooh, the best card possible. And now I give pink back one of mine. Here, have a 2.
Thanks.
How's that? You're very welcome. And then I get to put that back here in my little area. All right. Now the red player is in last place. So, what do I want to do with the red player? I think I'm going to play a 1. All right. And you'll see exactly why I'm doing this. So I'll play a 1. And that'll move up my round. And now what I want to do is I want to get to this bird. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to play a 4. And that'll get him up to... And I want to put my little helmet on my fox real quick, because he looks cute with his helmet. Especially when he's looking... That is darling. Now he gets to draw a card, and he'll add that to his little hand here. The next player would be the brown player again. So once again, it is moi. And I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want to get to this dove now. So why not? Let's play Pink's.
Stop hogging all the doves.
So let's play Pink's 5.
That's
and
my 5.
my 5 now. And that will move me up there to that dove. Now I get to draw another one. And oh, that's a good one. So the next player will be pink. And now Carmen gets to... Basically, she gets to take a little revenge back on me, I think, this next round.
Okay, I guess I'll play one of these 2s. I got so many of them. So, go.
Here is your star.
2.
You gotta put your little helmet
Gotta
on
put
him.
the helmet on him.
Otherwise, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it
How can you
doesn't
fly
count as
without
having
your-
played the card.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe your helmet.
And I get a star point.
Yes.
And now
It's
yellow
yellows.
is next.
Yellow.
And look at all my star points. Woo! Okay. Yellow will go... I think I'll
Yellow
go...
will go,
4. Just for the fun of it. Just to...
Are you going to steal a card from Brown?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Brown has nothing, right?
Oh, Brown's got stuff. All right, go ahead
Okay.
and select one.
This one.
He stole the 5 from him.
Yes!
And now you got to give Brown a card back. You're going to give me a weak sauce card, aren't you? Remember, because Brown stole Pink's 5.
You get it 2.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, now it's Pink's turn again.
It's Pink's turn. Let's see. What's Pink gonna do?
Don't steal more cards. It's mean.
What do I have over here? Don't steal. I don't know. I might. Once I pass him up, it's going to be his turn.
Yeah,
so.
it'll be Red's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't make it. I can't make it over there. That's what stinks. So.
Yeah, so you don't want to go... Yeah, you just want to go 2 then if you can.
Oh, wait, I can. That's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 would be here. No. Okay. So I will go 2. That's what I'll do. And put the helmet on my fox.
Put the helmet on my fox.
He's so cute. And I get a start point. Yay. And now it is Red's turn.
Okay, Red wants to move 5. And I'll explain why Red wants to move 5. Carmen already knows why. It's the same thing she wanted. So he goes... Oh, stop it. Actually, he wanted to go 4.
You wanted to go 4.
I miscounted.
Okay.
I miscounted. So we're going to put that...
Well, you could have played your 5 card and only moved 4.
Yeah. But why would I do that? That's a waste. So he wants to go 4. I'm sorry, because there's nothing on this cloud. That'd be silly to move there. Now, because I passed this nebulae, this does not count as a space. Okay, so this does, though. I get to select one of these tiles. I know what these tiles are. So, for instance, this is just going to give me 2 star points, 3 star points, 3 star points, but I want the fox. Now, the reason I want the fox is because he only gives me 1 star point by himself. However, if I get the boy, whom happens to be right here, he will complete the little picture. So, see, just like that. And then they're worth a total of 8 star points. So, if I can get the boy with the fox, and there's only 3 total sets of these, so they're a little tough to get, which means one player's not going to get them. Red will hopefully get it. So now I also get to take a little spyglass. And, oh, that's good. I lose 2 star points. Boy, good thing I'm getting all them out of the way for us all. That's been real beneficial for me. Now it'll be Pink's player's turn.
And Pink player is going to play this, which does not get a helmet on a fox because there is no fox on the card, but you do put... That just shows you played the card, I suppose. Yes. Okay, so now I get to choose one of these that I passed up.
And I don't know if I said it. These are upside down, so you don't know what these are.
I think I'll go with this one.
Okay, what'd you get?
Let's see what it is.
Ooh, it's a fox.
Yes!
Good job.
Sweet.
That was a good gamble. And then you also get to draw a
I get
dove
to
card.
draw a dove card.
When
so
the
doves
cry. Boom, doo, doo,
a
doo.
4. Ooh, I shouldn't.
Why
have
would you tell me that?
I shouldn't. I am a very bad player at this game.
Now it's
okay.
Yellow's turn.
So now it's Yellow's turn.
I'm a very bad
1,
player at this game.
2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a 5? I don't. Oh, that stinks.
No, you're trying to go for the double star. Yeah.
I am trying to go for the double star. Double star. Okay, I'm going to play a 1 and just move right there and get 1 star point. Dum bum ba.
There's your star point.
And
then that means now it's
helmet
Brown's
on the,
player.
put the helmet on right. Okay.
Alright, and Brown is going to play a 4. And he's going to land on top of the other player and steal. So he's going to go, hey, baby. And now I get to steal 1 from you, and I will take just 1. Oops. There. No, take that back. Ooh, a 2. Well, congratulations. You can just have it right back.
Yay.
And that was it for him, right? Oh, no, he passed this. That's what I was wanting. Okay. Do I want to gamble and take... Yeah, let's take that. I was only worth 2, so technically I could have gotten more star points if I'd have just taken that, because it would have been worth 3, but oh well.
And it's Yellow's turn again. Yellow is going to play another card that does not have a fox.
Number 4, so... 2 star points.
2 star points for
Man,
me.
you're going to win. You get all the star points and I keep losing.
Well, actually, this Yellow only has 2. Pink is the one that has all the star points over here. Okay.
Now it's
and I'm going to choose this one.
Yep, that was a good one, obviously.
All
All right, next will be Red player, and he is going to play this 5. And he's going to go up real far. He's a proud fox, too. Look at his defiant hands on his hips. Let's see. Go. That's how I count down in airplane noises. Ooh, nice. Next, it would be the brown player's turn because he is on top. So I'm going to play a special card. I'm going to play this one right here. Now what this one does is it says that I get to either move 3 spaces or I can move to the next unoccupied dove space. The next unoccupied dove space is way up here. So I'm going to do that just so that I can get out and then hopefully I can be first to the end, but plus I can try to cobble up all these extra little points here. So that's going to also allow me to take one of these tiles here. So let's see, we've got the boy. We've already got 2 foxes gone because we've got one here and I know Carmen had the other, which she's hiding her tiles, which she really shouldn't do. I think I'm going to take one of these secret ones here. So let's see. Well, I ended up getting the boy. That's probably not that good because now I need a fox to be able to complete that. I'm really getting hosed over on trying to take gambles. It's not working out well for me. And now I get to draw another card because I did land on the dove space. And now it will be pink player's turn.
Pink is going to play a 3. I'll put that right there and put the helmet on the fox. Pink has landed on red, so I get to steal a card.
You got my 4.
I got a 4, and for that 4, I would give you a 2. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now it is yellow's turn.
Yellow.
Let's see. Could land there. It doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't. You know what might be fun is to take both of the boys before he can get one of them. I think I will do that because I am evil. So, 2, 3, 4. We will play a 4. We'll see what happens. And
It's still only 1 point for you too, so it's not like it matters that much.
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I land on a telescope.
One of these things, which you're probably going to get 3 stars. Seems how I pulled out all the negatives.
And it is a snake.
I don't have any stars for you to steal, so.
Yeah, you don't have any at all?
No, I keep losing them to these stupid things.
Okay, well, I guess I have to steal from the other, from my pink player. So.
It doesn't matter. You're combining your points anyways.
There we go. All right,
And
next.
now you select one of these.
Oh, yes, that's right.
There's
Should
still
I take
a
the
6.
boy?
There's, I believe, a 6 star out there. That's one of these hidden ones, I believe. I could be wrong.
A 5.
It's a 5.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. You convinced me not to steal it from you. And I got a 4, so that's not too bad.
No, I think that's a lot better than just trying to steal that just to,
Oh.
getting 1 point.
It would make
So,
you lose
now
7
it's
points. Okay, yeah, it would make you lose 7 points. So, I don't know. It is Pink's turn. Where does Pink want to go? Pink wants to go right here and land on brown. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Do I have a 3? I do have a 3.
Well, you could have played a 4 or anything higher even, so.
True.
So, 1, 2, 3, and now you can steal a card from brown.
And I will take this.
And that completes
at
that.
that.
So now that's worth 8 points.
Whee! Okay, and brown.
A 3.
3.
So
Yeah.
now, what are you going to give me back? A 2? 2?
I'll give you back a 3. That didn't do me any good at all. Now it
that's
is
the red
Red's
player.
turn.
So red's going to play this pink 2, and now you got to remember you don't have to move the maximum amount. If you want, you can move less. So I'm just going to move him to right there and take 2 points. So 2 points for red, and of course that means it's his turn again. So let's see, 1, 2, 3 would get him onto that thing, which isn't a terrible idea. I think we'll do that. So let's play a 3. They've been working so darn well for me. So that'll also allow me to select this. I'll grab my boy. That'll finish that. And now I get to take one of these things. And about time. So I actually gained 2 star points this time.
Yay!
So yeah, well, it keeps giving and taketh. So now it'll be yellow player's turn.
Yellow is going to play 2. And turn the helmet around.
Take one down, turn the helmet around.
And yellow is going to land on top of red.
For whatever reason.
I don't know. See what I got.
Whoop-de-doo. Congratulations.
I'll give you a 1. Yes.
Oh, you have a 1. My God, I didn't think you'd have a 1 left.
All right, so now it is the pink's turn, and I would like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh look, that happens to be what I have. So,
and now you take a dove card.
Best card ever, right? Yes. And now it is Brown's turn.
All right, so Brown is going to play this 2. And what he's going to do is he's not going to move 2. He's just going to move 1 space on top of the yellow player. So I and now that allows him to steal a card from the yellow player. So,
but the strategy is that now he's on top of the yellow player, and the yellow player is not going to be able to move until he does.
That's exactly right. So now you take that. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to hit this spot here. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I so happen to have a 4. So, and that will give me 2 stars. So 4. We'll put our little helmet on our fox, and that will give me 2 stars. 2 stars, and flip, flip. All right, next it'll be yellow player.
Yellow player is going to play this 5, which was stolen from Brown. It's a very proud fox there.
I am sure proud.
And I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and land on top of Brown.
Okay, so you take one of my cards, which are also very exciting.
A 3.
Yep. So now you have to give me 1.
I'll give you a 2.
Rock on, thanks.
Alright, now it is Red's turn.
Player. Alright, so it's red player's turn, and there's really not a whole lot of stuff to do. What's going to ultimately happen is that, you know, we're all just going to be kind of crowded around this area. And really, these are the 2 spots you mainly want to hit. So if I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which I can do. I can play a 6. I can do 6 because I happen to draw a 6 from the dove deck. And that'll allow me then... No way! When the doves cry, no way! They sound just like that. Plus, that allowed me to pass this little spot here. So I'm going to take this one here, which is worth 4 points as well.
Pink player's gonna go for it.
Go for it, pink
Gonna play this 5.
You going all the way up, or you just
gonna go all the way.
all the way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, yeah.
And the reason why I just went all the way is that is 6 points.
Yeah, that's worth it.
The next plane is 4 points. So that wouldn't really, if I still in there, it wouldn't help me any.
So now you select either one of these 3 or one of the down turn ones.
Do I want this one?
I would
or
probably,
do I want to gamble and take one of these? I will take this one and
that's
take
9
my
points guaranteed.
Airplane.
That'll win you the game, I bet. Now it's yellow player's turn.
Yellow player's turn.
And yellow might as well sit on those if it can.
1, 2, 3. I don't know. Let's see. That is 2 points. That is...
Oh, you only got 1. Oh, no, yellow's got plenty of cards. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was looking at pink's cards. I don't know why I did that. So I will play a 3. Okay. And there's my little fox.
So 1, 2, 3.
That gets me 2 star points.
2 star points. And then you
now
select one of these tiles again.
I select one of these, and I think I'll gamble this time. Let's see what this is.
Damn, that was the fox. That's what I needed.
Ha ha! Yes! And now it is Brown's turn.
Well, everything good's pretty much taken, so it doesn't matter. So I'll play a 2, which will get me... I'll just stop right there. I know this must be the 5er. It is, so at least that was worth 5 points.
That's nice.
Yeah, well, the other one would have been more points because it would have given me a total of 8. Basically, I'm 2 points short of what it would have been if I'd have gotten the fox instead. Now it'd be brown player's turn again, which I can play a card, no big deal. That'll get him onto here, which will give me the 4. Next, it'll be red player's turn, which he can play the 3, and then he'll be the next player up, which will get the 3. And then Carmen basically is yellow player. Just all she has to do is just play hers.
Play a card.
And then that'll get her the final little airplane here. So that's it. Now what we do is we're going to tally up all of our points that we've gotten, and we see basically who has won. So you count your stars on your airplane. So for instance, that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 6, so 21 points for red alone. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 2.
I forgot that we were adding them up.
Well, I had 35, so what did you have?
I had 21 for pink and 15 for yellow.
Okay, so that'd be 36
36.
then. Awesome game. Great job. What killed me ultimately was getting these things because I lost. I did steal 1 from you, but then I lost 3 from these silly things, which I then eventually did gain back 2. So technically it all kind of evened out. But what was the point of even landing on these things at all and wasting my time? Now, if you look... so there's 2 more negatives. That's a steal. That's one where you steal. That's where you gain 2. This one gains 3, and then this one gains or steals 2 as well. So it seems like there's more that you steal or you gain positively. It's just unfortunately I kept getting the silly negative ones. So, all right, well, let's get into our final thoughts of what we think of Little Prince or the Little Prince Rise to the Stars. All right, don't be strutting around the house. It's a 1-point victory. It's not like you blew me out of the sky.
You know what's funny is that I even forgot that we were combining our points.
I know. So, you even said it at the end. You were like, oh, you combined it. I was like, yeah.
I was going for pink to win the whole time, and then pink...
Well, we would have tied red, technically, because we both had 21 with pink and 21 with red.
So then,
So
then it would have tied, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll add yellow up. I didn't think yellow was doing... At the beginning of the game, I thought pink's going to have tons of points, and I'm just going to have to throw yellow under the bus. And then it ended up...
You got to throw people under the bus.
I don't know.
Yeah, and to me, I think my mistake was hitting them telescope spots. I ended up breaking even on them, but that's still a space I was moving on to that really didn't benefit me in the slightest.
I know. I tend to avoid telescope spots, especially in a 2-player game. Because in a 2-player game, you have a lot more choices.
So well, are you talking about a normal 2-player where we each have 1 airplane?
A normal 2-player game where you each have 1 airplane. There's really no point to ever landing on a spot you don't want to land on, you know?
We never took the telescope spaces in a 2-player game.
You can just choose what you want.
Right.
Because... you have a possibility of losing something if you land on a telescope.
Yeah, and
there's no point.
Yeah, and that's the only space or the only action in the entire game where something really, truly negative occurs. Yeah, I mean, there are the instances where you can land on somebody else's airplane, and they could possibly take a good card from you.
Like you took my 5.
Yeah, and that does happen, but we still all made it to the end. Even though I took your 5, you still made it to the end, and ultimately you still won the game. So it's not like it really destroyed you, you know what I'm saying?
True.
But at the same time, with the telescope, it's the only thing that is a gamble, that's an action you're taking, it's like, okay, nothing good well, I lost because of it.
The way it played out for Tim was that he broke even. So
well, and the only reason I kept landing on him after that is because I was like, well, certainly I got to be getting... I have to be cycling through all these negative ones.
It's like a slot machine. You already paid so much.
Come on, eventually I've got to hit 3 cherries. I mean, right?
But ultimately, speaking of the game, I would have to say what I like about it is the fact that it's card management. You have all of your cards, you're making choices, you're not just drawing a card randomly or rolling a dice randomly in order to move ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that as an adult, it at least has not necessarily heavy, impactful decisions, but there are decisions to make. You know, sometimes, like I said, you may not move, as far ahead as you possibly could according to your card. So maybe I could move 5 spaces ahead. I only want to move 3. Why? Because then I could be placed on top of my opponent's card, then I can play another card, and that's going to move me to where I can hit the double star spot. And that's really, in my opinion, That's the way the game really breaks down too. It's real simple. Try to get on the cloud spots with the star points. Try to take the dove spots as well, to where your opponent's not getting those spots and benefit from them.
Block them off.
Block them.
You win by getting star points. So, if you play with kids, there might be some kids that are like, "Ooh, I'm winning," because they think of it as a race and they reach the end first. So that's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, that you don't necessarily want to reach the end first. You want to try to collect as much as you possibly can. And even though you guys noticed, I mean, I started really, really slow, but then it still ended up being only just a 1 point, game there at the end. So there are ways that you eventually can kind of catch up, and that's just being smart about how you play your cards, and don't focus on them stupid telescope spaces. That's just ignore them. That's probably my biggest drawback to the game is those. Those clouds make no sense.
Sour grapes.
It is sour grapes. It is sour grapes. You're probably right. So ultimately, I like the game. I recommend the game. It does play up to 6 players, which I think 6 players could be a bit more chaotic because you're going to definitely have a lot of people not taking any actions several times because, there's just not going to be that many action spaces.
Land on top of other planes more often, probably.
4 seems to be the good number to play with this game. Maybe even 5, but I think 4 is the magic number with this game, just like what we demonstrated, because as you can tell, there's still plenty of actions that everybody can take and plenty of decisions, and everybody's kind of gobbling up points, and that makes it more fun and enjoyable, in my opinion. So, ultimately, I recommend it. Same with you?
Same with me, especially if you've got a variety of skills of players. It's a game that, can fit more people.
I think so, too. All right, so there's our opinion. The Little Prince Rising to the Stars. We both give it a thumbs ups. And check out our other live play videos. We just did one a couple days ago, Queen's Architect. And we do have discoveries that we're going to be doing in the next few days, along with a plethora. Did I say a plethora?
A plethora.
A plethora of other games as well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.